Welcome TTR fan. It's your boy Meech Black and main event RJ. And you know when you see us, you know we're gonna talk about the sick shit with the sickos at the dub. Now, we had an interesting week this week, kind of. We had a clusterfuck of we had a collision. Like I can't even lie.
Yeah.
And Dynamite it wasn't terrible, but it was like really lackluster in a sense. There wasn't really
it was a Dynamite at the end of it.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like we were getting the past few weeks, unfortunately. We had a swerveless night, Rico.
Well, technically, we didn't have a swerveless night. We had a little swerve in there, but that's something.
Technically. And then we had the rise of Powerhouse, but we're gonna start it off with the House of Black because there's a lot of speculation going along, and our boy Malachi Black might be out of here. What you think about that?
It's weird, right? Because like Malachi Black is really weird about his contract status. Whenever it comes up, he gets like defensive for some reason. But this kind of seems set in stone. Like he did that match with Adam Cole, and it looked very much like a retirement match. And then he went on Twitter like, "Why does everybody think I'm retiring?" Well, you kind of did a retirement thing at the thing, or at least a leaving. Not really a retirement. I should say retirement, but like a leaving thing. And now, like, Malachi Black hasn't been on TV, but Buddy and Brody have. And then Will Ospreay just cuts this weird promo where he's like, I don't know why y'all wait for Malachi to do stuff, which, let's be very clear, he's very right. Those two should definitely be doing stuff, if not together in a tag team separately. Because Brody, I mean, 2026, I'd like to see a world title around him, the AEW world title around him. I like Brody King. Brody King is so good.
What? 2026 is crazy, bro.
Well, we got to get through Mox, and he's got to finish this year. And by the time we get it off of Mox, it'll probably be halfway through the year. Which is unfortunate.
Listen, I'll take this. We could take him at the second half of the year, after summer, right in the fall, December. Give Brody a title run.
And if it's not the AEW world title, give him let him win the C2 next year, or this year technically. Let him win that because he's always the best parts of the C2. But yeah, it was weird.
Why not put the TNT on him though?
Well, I'm just saying because he's really good at the C2. Like, might as well like show him, like, have him win it this time instead of just having the best matches in it. But I mean, yeah, TNT, International, any of the titles will do. I can. The only reason why I wouldn't say world title right now is because he hasn't done world title like stuff. Every other title.
Okay, touche. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put any other title on him right now, and I'm like, yeah, that's Brody King. He's that good. So I mean,
can he get your world title off of you?
See, like the way my booking dates are set up, I'm busy. Like this thing's got a lot of things to do. It's got a lot of stuff, a lot of different things go on. I can try and pencil Brody in, but like that's a lot of work. But yeah.
Oh my god! I think with Malachi Black, I definitely think he's out of here. He definitely tried to play it off like a couple months ago with his last match with like Adam Cole. Like he definitely tried to play it off, make it seem like we were crazy. But we all clocked it when he did. Like, bro was definitely out of there. Yeah, like regardless if you want to admit it or not, he should never have said nothing because we all knew what it was. It's okay. Yeah. I'm sad that he's leaving though because I don't think TK like used him to the best of his ability. Unfortunately, and I think we missed the mark with that one. I can't even lie. I think we missed the mark on the many things that we could have done with House of Black as a whole with all three of them. Like I'm not gonna say even the Chill side because that is really a non-existent title at this point in time right now. You could put Malachi with the AEW strap at least once, or even the TNT. And then gave Brody and Buddy the tag team titles because you could literally insert them alone into the private party, FTR, the Outrunners. Like you could literally insert them and they'll look like they belong.
Stars. They'll look like literal stars. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're not using them like that though. Like we're wasting their talent when easily in back-to-back shows, Buddy and Brody had damn near 5-star caliber matches.
Yeah.
Like I understand, like we have the talent. They're over with the crowd, but we're not using them.
Brody King in that casino battle royal, the gauntlet battle royal.
Yeah,
he would have had the crowd barking. They would have been disappointed if he didn't
yeah.
win. Like, yeah, like they're really good. I mean, and to play devil's advocate, we don't know this, but there are reports that he's very hard to work with, or at least in AEW, he's been hard to work with. If those rumors are true, then that's really on Malachi and less TK. But if they're not true at all, then yeah, that is a solid TK thing. But you just they all do so well in tag teams, trios matches, and singles that I don't know how they're not on every card every week, just putting on a match, and then you just put straps on them. But
like I don't get it, bro.
I mean, with the tag straps, you do have a very weakened tag division. And speaking of the tag division,
oh yeah.
Do we want to talk about the Hurt Business making their claim?
We hurt people. Yes, we do.
I don't.
Now I'm gonna say. Hold on, let me start. I'm actually let me start off. I will say this. I want to say Bobby Lashley's crazy for what he did to the Private Party. He didn't have to young bull him like that.
Yeah.
He came into their party, took over the party, and then as he told we're gonna take the titles from you.
Yeah,
I really think
you can't let a built like that into your private party.
Yeah,
you gotta stay outside, or you gotta cancel the party the second he walks through. That's just me though. Me personally, I'll cancel the party. Like,
I never cancel the whole party. Like, this ain't it. Mm-mm. I will say, I think this raises Private Party stock though, because the hurt business is. Ooh, that's it, right?
The
Hurt Business?
Hurt Syndicate.
Sorry, Hurt Syndicate.
Hurt Business.
The Hurt Syndicate.
The WWE version. So.
Oh yeah, my bad, my fault. The Hurt Syndicate. I think that they are so good. Whoever they work with, they're gonna raise their stock. I said this on Twitter, and people sound crazy, but I really think this is gonna make Private Party look even more of a star, more stars than what they look like now. More like stars than what they are now.
Yeah,
I think
they aren't doing anything right now, but.
No, because they have no proper team to beef with.
Yeah.
Like now we have a proper team, a team that's an actual tag team that actually want to do something and just want to work. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin is going to put on bangers. And if Private Party beats them, boy, their stock rises through the moon. Give them everything, bro. Everything. I think they win round 1 too.
You think Private Party wins round 1?
Absolutely.
I don't at all. That's the thing. I don't see Private Party beating the Hurt Syndicate right now. At least not to defend the title. I feel like they'd lose the titles to them immediately. That's the only reason why I didn't really. I also just want Bobby Lashley to do Bobby Lashley things in the main event picture. I want him to keep beefing with Swerve. I kind of want to see him. I'd like to see a beef with Hangman. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that will be.
I mean, yeah. But the tag division is in shambles, and it's not just them. It's them. It's the Fed. It's ROH. Nobody's got a strong tag division right now, and it's.
I'm with you on that.
It's painful, but.
I think though, hold on, I don't want to talk too much of the being path, but I think though, AEW has the talent for the tag division. Like they have the talent and the teams, but for whatever reason. Whoever in booking is, we know who it is, but I don't want to slander and start anything. But they gotta stop booking though. They gotta stop the booking. Fuck it, TK, you gotta stop the booking, bro. You got to, or you need to hire some help.
Well, the problem is they didn't have any plans for Private Party, but if you don't have plans, just have them fight on TV. Even if you gotta get talent from the city for that week, just get I'll bring up WWE is doing this on SmackDown where their tag titles are at least being defended weekly on TV because they're not going to be on pay-per-views and stuff. So it's at least just have them on TV. That's all they need. They get a few wins under their belt with the titles. They beat meaningless teams, but it's yeah. But what else are they going to do? Because right now they're just doing nothing. They did that little thing where they're we defended them on TV and on Max, so the first champions to do it. And I'm just and.
Yeah,
who cared?
You want to cook yourself about it, bro? I don't understand.
I hate that they're doing this thing with the streaming thing. Since they're both doing it, they're oh, we should talk about how it's not streaming. I don't care, bro. Just put on a show.
Oh yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm sorry. I love that it's on Max, but
sick.
After the first,
well, we're there now. We're okay. We can. We don't gotta bring it up. I don't.
After the first week, we understand that you guys are on Max, but like you gotta talk about something else. Like I don't understand like why we're not having them beef with FTR. Easy, 3 month story right there. House of Black, another 3 month story. Later in the year, you gotta have a triple threat tag team match, FTR, House of Black, all for the title. Like, bro, we could have matches forever.
Stop,
and we're not using it.
You get me worked up because that's a crazy good triple threat right there. Damn.
Like that
House
like
of Black, Private Party, FTR.
FTR right there. You can fuck around, even though ladder match you want to for like after the months of beefing with each other, end it with a ladder match. Then you take it into next year. Everyone has their own path to get back to the titles again. Like, bro, we could do this for a year.
We could.
I don't understand why we're not doing it at all. And it's not even just the tag titles. It's like almost all the titles in the dub. Almost.
Did they say Bobby specifically is going to tag with Shelton for that? Or did they just say we're taking the tag titles?
All right, so he said we're taking the tag titles. I'm assuming
Bobby, right?
When he said I'm assuming Bobby. However,
I mean,
some people are.
If you could do the moment where the Hurt Syndicate could come out and then like MVP's in a suit and then Bobby's in a suit and you're like, well, wait a second. And I'm not saying anybody
is crazy.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they're still suited up, but then Shelton comes out in ring gear and it's like, well, wait a second. Bobby's not geared up. MVP doesn't wrestle, and that's when you debut the fourth guy, and it can be whoever. Like I'm not anybody specifically.
Ricochet.
No, what the Ricochet? Listen, you're talking about Ricochet. I'm enjoying. Don't you ruin Ricochet for me already? I'm finally starting to enjoy what he does. Don't you ruin Ricochet already?
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, I finally got something interesting out of Ricochet. You're trying to ruin it immediately. No. You could get like Bowens or Caster. Bowens or Caster could do it.
Oh,
I mean, because that would be kind of cool. Like the way they introduced their fourths, because they're like we as a collective, as the Hurt Syndicate versus like we, Bobby and Shelton. Like I think that they could do it. I'm probably overthinking it. They're probably just gonna do Bobby Shelton.
Yeah,
it's probably just gonna be that. But I mean,
I understand why you say it though. I understand why you say it. But since we brought up Rico, we might as well get on to my guy Ricochet. So he was going crazy in the Casino Gauntlet, was he not?
Yeah. Ricochet. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna put this down for a minute, and I'm gonna take.
Put the strap down.
Yeah,
put the strap down.
I'm gonna take these off for a second because this isn't about Ricochet in particular. It's about him as a guy. But I need Twitter to listen to me, and I need them to look me in the eyes when I say this. I don't know how long Ricochet's been wrestling. I'm gonna say 10 years though, just for a number. Ricochet is doing amazing work right now. I am that swerve that he did to enter the Casino Battle Royal. Fire. His work in the ring, always fire already, but his character work is phenomenal. He's now pretty good. I am not apologizing for 10 years of not good. Shut the up, Twitter. Bro, I can't. I keep getting on Twitter, and everybody's like, oh, everybody owes Ricochet an apology. No, we don't. He wasn't interesting until now. I'm not giving him the past 10 years.
You're not going to say, oh, my fault, Ricochet, for like all the slander I've been giving you.
Not
like my boy Meech has been, wow.
Because he wasn't good until now. He's only just now getting good. I'd say everything pre-World's End, I'm not apologizing for. That I don't care. That shit was not interesting at all.
Okay, bro. Okay,
now him going crazy in his little bow tie and suit, I'm a fan.
Okay, bro.
So if you don't know, when Ricochet entered the Casino Battle Royal, it started out with Jay White, Hangman Adam Page, and whose house plays, but no music plays. And then Ricochet does that stupid little laugh he does, and then Ricochet comes out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it got me.
That was tough.
And I was like, where has this been forever? Because this is some good character, and he's got like the little robe thing. It's not really like a robe, it's like the cape. Yeah. It kind of reminded me like M. Bison from Street Fighter type stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks like he's the dork that took out the bully, even if it was like, this one isn't by accident, but he looks like he's over the moon confident. And I'm like, you know what? This Ricochet needs to fight Swerve Strickland. And I need them to do it right now. Because and I'm excited for that encounter. But yeah, Ricochet's been doing great work over the past few weeks. do want to highlight that, as I was very critical. But he's been phenomenal because his now he just needs to get good at pay-per-view matches. Once he locks that in and he keeps this character work, solid. Don't hands up me.
You know what?
He had 3 pay-per-view matches and 2 of them were good. Am I wrong? I'm not 2 of them good. I'm so sorry.
RJ,
and only 2 of them were bad. He had the triple threat that was good, Takeshita that was bad, and then Okada that was bad. Are we defending Ricochet Takeshita right now? That match sucks. That was not a good match. It wasn't a good build for it either.
Okay, bro. I'm not gonna slander you. I'm not gonna slander you. I'm not gonna do it to you because you're talking crazy.
Ricochet Takeshita was a good match. That was probably like the only reason that match wasn't the worst one on the card is because MJF and Roderick Strong were on it, and they had a nothing match.
Oh man,
that's crazy. I didn't think you liked that match because that match sucked.
Oh man, I'm gonna get back to the topics here. So I think the Ricochet doing the swerve challenge on that was actually really cool. Yeah. I was really hyped. I'm like, damn, Hangman tried to get in the casino gauntlet and try and do his own thing, and he can't never get away from swerve. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Bro, and to my knowledge, I heard the and it was Ricochet. I'm like, okay, my boy, I like what you're doing here.
I actually missed that on the broadcast. I guess I was, I have stuff playing in my ears all the time, so I missed it. And I saw it on Twitter, and I'm like, God damn it. I don't think that laugh is funny or cool, but what a good way to do that, where he laughs because he's actively laughing at Swerve. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to approve the laugh, but that was the moment where I was like, man, Ricochet really is locking in. And you know what?
I really thought he was going to win it, too.
And in 2025, put the world title on him. Do it. You want Ricochet to go against John Moxley at this point? Where it's kind of guaranteed
why
that
not?
Moxley lose?
Okay, why not?
Listen,
because
I tweeted it out. Tony Khan should pivot. I would be okay. I wouldn't really love it being Ricochet since Ricochet's like got very
but why not?
That. Honestly, heads up, fuck it.
Hold on. I'm gonna just say because I'm gonna talk about why we're gonna pivot, but we're gonna talk about that later. But I will say, fuck it, why not? Put Ricochet in there. If he loses, it builds a story up for when he tries to win it later down the year. Like, oh, you beat me back in the beginning of the year. I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. Now I'm going to take the strap back. Boom, boom. Go from there. Something easy. But let's not overshadow the real winner of this match. Our boy, Powerhouse Hobbs. Bro went crazy and won the match. I wasn't expecting it. Honestly, I'm shocked. I was actually really shocked. I was like, damn, Powerhouse really won this. Of all people. Now, I'm happy though it's someone different. Someone completely different.
I agree.
No one I've never seen it coming. I think we could do something really well. He gave a banger of a promo on Collision. He snapped with that. Yeah. And even though we all kind of know the outcome of this story. Unfortunately. I really think I love how they're legitimately building up Powerhouse to be a actual threat to Mox. Mox looked absolutely scared of Powerhouse on Collision. I'm sorry that I'm talking about Collision now, but like it kind of goes hand in hand because Powerhouse was doing he was really doing his thing. He did the promo. He came out looking like a badass. He ran through Big Bill, even though Big Bill sold the shell that weak ass push. And Cindric ate a chair shot, chased Mox out the ring, and then put you through a table. Bro looks like a complete badass. Why not? We actually put the strap on him, and TK does a whole 180.
Would that be so?
Fucking Mox loses.
Oh, it would be so. I think that's the worst part about this. It's not. I need TK to pin.
Is it a bad idea though? How Powerhouse win it?
Orange Cassidy could come into this ring and roll up John Moxley, and I think that's a phenomenal idea. I think this Death Rider stuff is losing it's lost its steam. It's not getting over with the main audiences. People are pissed online. Pivot. And since he's the next competitor, it's Powerhouse Hobbs. Pivot. It's like
fucking why not?
Yeah, it's one of those things where again, because we can say it every week that it's not working, that they should probably pivot.
We might as well talk about why.
Well, because like if Hobbs has like a bad, like let's say he has a boring title reign, like where he just doesn't really do much, they don't book him very well. He just gets in there, wins or whatever. Hobbs having a transitional title reign will be better than us waiting for Darby to come back for this story that's clearly that they want to tell, because news reports did say that Darby is officially out for his Mount Everest training. Dog, worst time to start the story then,
bro. I want to talk about. I was gonna say wait, but we gotta talk about like that. Really pisses me off. Is like how we gonna write a story? The whole internet knows who the next champion's going to be.
Makes the most sense. He's the guy they've been putting out.
No one has no problem with you being the next champ. Everyone wants you to be the next champ. You're telling me you're willing to take now to go climb this goddamn mountain, bro? Why are we doing this now? Why not take the champion now? Be the champ now. Hold the strap to summer. We are now in January. From January to June, 6 months. I could deal with a 6-month Darby Allin reign. I could deal with that.
Yeah. Because
after you lose, go climb the goddamn mountain. Go do what you want to do, bro.
I agree with that. Because he was supposed to do it last year. Got hit by a bus.
Unfortunate.
Like, that sucks. But if we were going to do this story, and I know he's doing like this promotional thing with AEW, right? Like they're working together. He's going to plant an AEW flag up there, whatever. That's great. But then we should have had a different hero for this. And it should have been literally it could have been Daniel Garcia, where it's like he wasn't that, like he was very like, he was like minimal over, like he was over enough. And then you build your story around him. Because like, do I think DG would win the world title like and it be flawless? Maybe not really, but if you give it the booking, it could make sense. But if you knew Darby wasn't going to be here, and you knew, like, they were hoping that this would be interesting enough, the Death Riders, to carry them without him there. And they're just not, so it is a pivot moment. It is pivot now, give us a few months of other stuff to do, Swerve, Bobby, Powerhouse, Hangman, other people, and then have Will, Kenny, all of these guys, any of them, Okada even though not yet, but eventually, right? Those guys, have them be the center focus, and then do this again post all and have All Out be like whoever's champion at that time, and then like Moxley comes back and challenges for the title, wins it there, then Darby returns, and then that's their clash off or whatever. But we cannot do this Death Riders briefcase thing for 6 months or 4 months or whatever it is.
No, we can't, because like now is
they shouldn't, because of the product they're trying to sell. I'm sorry, I want to get that out.
No, you good, bro. Because it's true though. It's like I don't understand how we didn't have I agree we don't have a backup plan. I don't understand how we didn't think of this. And this is also where and like I don't even slander TK, but TK, this is what should have been the time where you been a boss and said like, nah, bro, you can't leave. Like you gotta stay here. Like this is what we're doing right now. Like we could do the Mount Everest stuff after, but right now we gotta run the show because this is a story we're trying to run right now. Yeah. And if you're not gonna be here, it's gonna fall flat, and we gotta move to the next person. Now, I do agree with what you said though. We could have a transitional chain. We could be Powerhouse. It could be Will. We have a whole plethora of folks that can do it. We could literally tell them whoever wins, listen. When Darby comes back, just know he's the next champ. No matter what, he is going to be the next champ for the next 4 to 6 months, and see what happens.
You make sure that your AEW title ends up on a heel before he comes back, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
And it can be Moxley. It can still be Moxley. That's the crazy thing.
Like literally, we have so much time to do it, and like I really hope TK's reading the internet like he says he does, because bro, everyone's asking for a pivot.
Just
like
like I said, you can still do Death Riders versus Darby, but you can run this right now.
No,
it is too. And also, the world title has not been on Max, and you've been talking about Max every single time you get a chance to. And your world title hasn't been on that broadcast since. It's been in a briefcase, but
supposedly.
That's true. They never really even they keep saying it, but they don't open it to flash it at people.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
For all we know, it's empty.
The only thing I can think of is that Mox is getting a custom made strap. Only reason I can say why we haven't seen it, because If he brings it back out and it's been the normal strap, I'm going to be highly pissed. Because what are we hiding it for?
Oh my god.
Like there's no reason for us to be hiding the AEW strap. Like that shit should be paraded around you because you're protecting it, like you said you want to, away from all the slackers of AEW. But you're not rubbing it in no one's face when you're winning these title matches or anything. Like it makes no sense.
It's a travesty. Actually, they should probably like. If I could give TK one slap on like the hand, like bad TK, it's not having that on screen every week. I don't care if he's getting a custom title. To be honest with you, he should be holding on to the other one until then. I don't. Marina Shafir should be walking around with it, like we said. That
yeah.
Could you imagine that standoff with Powerhouse if she was holding the world title on her shoulder? That shit would have looked gas. Because it would have looked like, that's crazy right there.
My thing died. Almost died, sorry. But
your phone almost died?
Oh, here you go. Double J and MJF. Oh God.
This is one of my favorite parts of the show. Because once you know what? I liked the line Jeff Jarrett had. You could have been in this casino battle royal, but you wanted the easy way out. Cool. That's fire. What are we doing? Who is that? I don't know who's asking for it, but if it's just MJF and Jeff Jarrett making fun of each other for the next few weeks,
there's no,
fine.
No, bro.
But
no, there's not fine. Do not lie. I do not want to see this shit, bro. I do not want to see this shit, bro. Like I don't. Like I'm not gonna say here lie and try to be like, oh y'all want to see Double J? I don't want to see him, bro.
I mean,
I don't.
What a fall from grace out of MJF right there, from main eventing pay-per-views as a world champion to making fun of Jeff Jarrett on an episode.
Well, what? Hold on, I'm gonna throw it up to he's been busy with movies and stuff, so you can't just like when he comes like just throw him in the main event when we got other things. I wouldn't mind throwing him in the main event because it needs some goddamn help. And when he gave that promo about getting the AEW strap back, I'm thinking he's about to go mess with Mox, not mess with this 80-year-old man. Like we have to be honest with ourselves. Why do we want to see this beef? RJ, do not lie to me, because I'll go to the next topic if you lie to me.
Dude, I don't know why Jeff Jarrett's doing this in the first place. I don't understand it. We kind of talked about it last week. I mostly just made it.
Yeah.
We are really into this Jeff Jarrett world title thing.
Who's asking for this?
Jeff Jarrett.
Like I'm looking on the internet. No one asked for this, and bro is like seemingly going to get some type of world strap for what I do not know.
I don't know.
How long is he going to hold it for? A week? Because there's no way we're going to sit here for 3 months, bro, and listen to Double J talk about his goddamn guitar and give his heartfelt promos every week to get a tearjerker, bro. I'm not listening to it. I'm not.
I have nothing else to add. I don't know who asked for this. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody. I've seen fans of Jeff Jarrett on Twitter saying they don't get why he's doing this. And you know what? Good for Double J. I hope he gets that Jeff Jarrett MJF match he clearly wants. Because...
Do not.
Oh, wow. Another boring MJF pay-per-view match. What will I ever do? The same thing I did the last one. Skim through it and then watch the rest of the card. I mean... Because, dude, that promo he cut after World's End was really good. And I really did think he was going to do the world title stuff. And I would prefer him to do the world title stuff, but...
Because it needs some goddamn help, that's for damn sure.
Pivot. We keep saying pivot.
But, you know what? I'm going to say this, though. Double J is not the worst of the worst right now. There's some that's completely worse, and we're going to get to him later in the show, because don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, man. We're gonna get to it later in the pod because I need a good 60 seconds to talk about that nonsense. But we gotta talk about though Cope and Big Bill on Collision.
Cope and Big Bill.
I think Cope put on a banger. Yeah. He put on a banger. Big Bill did his thing. We won't get to him, but I really gotta talk about Cope because bro was showing his ass off. Bro was hitting spears. He did a running power bomb on Big Bill. Yeah. Big Bill's like 7 foot tall. That's what Edge Omari said. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't beat that. And boy, did Cole whoop his ass. I'm gonna tell you that because I wasn't expecting it at all. How he gonna put this big man to sleep in a choker hold? I didn't like the ending though. I really didn't like the ending.
That's all I want to talk about too, because I liked that they protected Big Bill enough to have Copeland cheat, but did we really need to have him cheat? Because I get the message of
Cheat.
He pushed the ref, kicked Big Bill in the balls.
Oh,
Bro forgot about
bad.
the main part of the ending angle. That's crazy. Yeah, so he had to cheat to beat Big Bill.
You're right.
Keeps Big Bill looking strong, and I guess the message is Cope is willing to cheat to beat Moxley. That's cool. He's still not going to beat Moxley, so I don't.
No.
That message doesn't really carry much weight with me, but I mean, Big Bill, ROH World Champion sounds kind of nice to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm cool with it though.
Cause him and Jericho are still buddy, but I mean, one big boot to Chris Jericho, and you got a new baby.
It's over for him.
That's a new baby. And everybody's like, oh, but he's the heel because he's beating up Jericho, and he's supposed to be a nice guy. But it's like, no, Jericho is relatively hated. He'll be a babyface. That's an easy.
Absolutely.
That's an easy big. I mean, like.
Would Brian Keith leave as well too?
Yes, unless he can start getting more TV matches because of it, where he like sticks around with Jericho a little while longer. But probably yeah, because I kind of miss watching Brian Keith wrestle. He doesn't seem to do it as much since he joined the Learning Tree. But yeah, no, I think you get an easy, because like ROH titles are kind of like, hey, this is trying to be being respectful. Newer age ROH titles are mid card AEW titles at this point. So like,
I want to say this about the ROH really quick though. Why are we not having people from ROH come up to AEW more? We literally have Commander or like Commander's on there, and he's like, I think he solidified his spot on the main roster. Yeah. We have Chris Jericho. I'm not even gonna say nothing because I'm gonna get to him last.
He should have stayed out of ROH.
Listen, I'm gonna get to him last. I got a lot to say, but why are we not bringing like other people like Athena and other up and coming wrestlers from ROH to the dub? Whether it be a segment, Queen Amanita come and do a couple matches and a segment with Mercedes. Haven't seen her since. Yeah. Why are we not bringing them up here?
The whole women's division kind of took a slow turn again, and it's kind of making me mad. It's the same with the tag division. I'm sad about it.
Because, bro, speaking of the women's division too, bro, we got to talk about the possibility of a Willow and a Chris Statlander 3.
What a great match that I kind of don't care about.
Yeah.
And this is love the both ladies. They're probably like top 5 female wrestlers for me. Willow being number 1 overall, no matter what. Any company, doesn't matter. She's better than your favorite. And Chris can like, hovering around somewhere on that list somewhere. But man, I don't like. Why are you looking at me like
better than my favorite?
Better than your favorite.
We're gonna talk after. We're not gonna do it here. We're gonna talk after the pod.
Yell every time. I don't care. But yeah, like it'll be a good match, I guess. Yeah. Because they don't do bad matches. But like, are you doing babyface versus babyface? Because you're not gonna turn Chris heel again. I don't think. Oh my God! Could you imagine they do another heel turn on Chris? Be like, we turned her heel, we went back, and then we turned her heel again. That would be. Oh no, dude.
I mean, turn Willow heel at this point.
That would make more sense. Dude, yeah. They gotta do that or something.
I think like Willow and Chris, like they outgrew the quote unquote mid card for the women's division, and they need to go to the actual main attraction, what Mariah May got. We talk about all the time, bro. They have the talent in the women's division to give Mariah May literally stories that can last her the whole year. And she'll have at least 5 to 6 different stories from now until December, bro.
Yep. And they can result in Willow taking the world championship at some point. And then
I don't care. At some point, give Willow the strap.
Willow
after
Mercedes that at All In would do fucking gangbusters for the world title, but
I'm all for it because then we go rewrite, like it's literally story rewriting itself. Because when Mercedes came in, who had the TBS strap? Willow. Who took it? Mercedes. Now we go all the way to All In the summertime in Texas. What we gonna have? Willow with the strap, Mercedes trying to get the strap. Literally, what a bro. Ayo, TK, I'm about to have to find you so you can come find me, bro. So I can write this for you. We'll be selling money.
We'll do week to week for you if you need us to.
Damn, bro, I'm telling you.
We could do, like, I can't promise you the best quality, but I can at least give you something. It's more than what
I'll
you're
give
doing
you something.
now. We get
give
to
you
at least
something.
2 women's matches a week, brother. Like,
And then we got Christian. I just saw this really quick. We got Christian with the contract, and there's like at least 16,000 opportunities bro could have cashed in the contract, and bro just sitting there with a busted up contract and not doing nothing with it. But Hook was about to send bro to the upper room 2 weeks ago and throw him over the edge. Like, bro, what are we doing?
Fighting? Is Hook and Christian still a thing?
Yes, they're still beefing. Hook is just not being utilized on TV. Besides 2 weeks ago when he almost threw Christian over the balcony and sent him to the upper room. Besides that, haven't seen him.
Hook should be in the TNT title picture right now, to be honest with you.
Listen,
Daniel Garcia, Shibata and all them, he should be around.
Oh,
Shibata and Hook having matches to go against the TBS champion. They're like trading wins back and forth.
Yeah,
it would be gas. Why are we doing? Why is he still fighting Christian? Because his dad's still hurt. Is his dad still hurt?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm pretty sure he came back. Honestly, I think his dad came back. But speaking of Shibata and DJ, we gotta talk about their match on Collision because boy, DJ made me an actual fan now. I'm not like much of a fan. Wait, did I mess up?
DG, not DJ.
I thought my fault.
Garcia.
I know. I was so excited to talk about it because I ain't full with DG. My fault. DG, I want to say this. As you know, RJ, I hate this man because of damn dancing. I didn't like it at all. Boy, please don't ruin it. However, though, I'm willing to look past the dancing right now because bro was putting on a banger with Shibata.
Yeah, DG's good.
Like, he was actually doing his thing. He's actually wrestling. And I'm like, huh. Okay, Garcia, you're like, right, yeah, I'm really rocking with you. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And he wasn't doing he didn't really dance or like that, honestly. Like, I will complain about doing too much of it, but I didn't really see it if he did at all. Or if he did, I just don't remember it. But he was doing this thing. I feel we could actually build a logical story around him. I'll be cool with him beefing with Shibata again if he wants to.
And you know what? I don't want to derail us again, but that's the point I actually want to make with the tag championships, because Shelton kind of made his claim for the TNT title. That's why it's kind of weird to go for tag titles. That was my main point before. But I mean, you could do Shelton DG again at any time. That was a great match during the C2, and for the TNT title, that'd be gas.
Listen, with Shelton Benjamin, this is my last time I'm gonna say on Shelton Benjamin is even at his age, bro can still put on matches. I feel like you haven't worked with anyone, it's gonna be good no matter what.
Oh, give me Hook Shelton Benjamin around that TNT title picture. That's.
I'll be cool with it. I think.
Yes. Like that.
To be honest,
right there.
To be honest, I really think Hook can wrestle. I really think he can. Oh, yeah. He just has no character on the mic. You won't talk about no character. That is Hook. Y'all, the way y'all be slandering Ricochet, y'all be forgetting Hook is still on the dub. Bro has no character on the mic.
But none. I'm going to only give Hook credit because he is very young still. If he went to NXT and got trained, he'd probably have a character in 2 months. But
I think so too.
He's in AEW where they're kind of like, oh, your training will be on TV, so it's like it is a little unfortunate. But Ricochet's been that boring for years since he was Hook's age and passing. So I won't give you that for just that pure fact alone.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna get into it with you, okay, sir. But I think we could have Hook, Shibata, and Larry DG, Larry beef for the next few months.
I'd watch it.
I think we pivot because we've been saying that a lot. Pivot Hook away from Christian. Put Christian in the main card title picture where he's supposed to be, and let him cash that contract. And please give us something.
You know what they want though? They want Darby to win that belt and then Christian cash in on him. That's what they want. Stupid, but that's what they want.
Stupid.
Because again, you have to wait to all in. It's like, nah, that's not it. We said
it's not. I'm not gonna talk about it again because you're gonna get me riled up. Because if I were really waiting for Darby.
While you're riled up, you should get it all out of your system and talk about our guest of the evening, our main event at Collision.
Oh yeah, because the last one I want to talk about is actually on a good note. Yeah. But yeah, let me get it out. TK, I want you to really listen, bro. Gotta get Chris Jericho get him off the fucking TV, bro. Yeah, he gotta go. All of it. He needs to drop the ROH title tomorrow. Drop it. He don't need it no more because the bullshit that bro put on Saturday Night Collision, I never want to see that shit again. We could have had DG and Shibata or Cope versus Big Bill main event. You pick Dax, no disrespect to Dax because he's actually a decent wrestler, versus Chris Jericho, who is way past his prime. Bro, RJ, tell me if I'm lying.
In Chris Jericho's own words, he still has abs and can put on a 5-star match. I haven't seen that the past year and a half, but that's what he's convinced he can do it. I mean,
RJ, tell me if I'm lying. The whole internet's been asking for Chris Jericho to be gone, bro. Like he came into AEW, he did his thing with his few years that he had left. Everyone's all grateful, but bro, you're done. You don't look apart. You look slow. You're miscues and your off timing is fucking up the whole show. Your main event got overlooked by Powerhouse because he put Yuta through a table. It wasn't because you even did anything. Well, yeah, with one arm, which was impressive. I got to bro really did. Bro's big as hell. Pause.
I'm like, okay, bye, Yuta.
Yeah, Yuta ate that Joe, but Mox, I'm gonna get to that too. I'm gonna get to that too because actually it's crazy because I'm gonna get to that too because I want to compare some things with that spot right there and the Fed really quick. But back to Chris Jericho. But he got to get the fuck up out of here, though, TK. He got to go. Like, there's no reason we need to see him main event anything else for the rest of the year. This should be his last year, if I'm not mistaken. Have bro right off into the sunset. Couple matches. He could do his New York Minute segments. He could keep that because, like, everyone still laughs. He could be commentary when Big Bill is wrestling because he's good on commentary. But, bro, he cannot wrestle no more, bro.
Or
I don't want to see it. Don't you dare say or RJ.
Or send it to the WWE where he can go away and get off my AEW television. I don't care at this point. Chris Jericho should have been off my screen in 2024, and he's main eventing my Collision. A show that's already hard to get people to watch. You have somehow made it harder to watch. I don't like
because of this, bro. Yeah, the bad publicity that they're getting is ridiculous.
That I was actually disgusted at that main event, and I'm glad I didn't watch it. The few clips of Twitter I saw on it, I knew what I was getting into.
Bro, I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm literally in my bed, bro, watching like this. Like I'm not happy about it. I'm not sad about it. I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching, bro?
I just want it to be over, but unfortunately, when this ends, the show is over. So that sucks.
Like I was trying to figure out like why did he get to main event? Like how did you weasel your way to the main event, bro? There's no way TK looked at you in the face and willingly say, you know what, Chris Jericho, that sounds like a great idea for you to main event. There's no way. We didn't have a title match main event the show, bro. I would even, and hold on, we didn't even talk about really quick. We could have even had Harley and Mariah May main event, and that was a good match too.
That was a good match. I love Harley Cameron.
I love Harley.
Fun, like energy to the camera, and she's also
I love
really
her voice.
Talented. Yeah, she's like a voice actor, singer, and like she does a lot of like entertainment stuff that she really just brings into wrestling that I really enjoy. That Harley Graham thing she did for a while.
Yeah.
I would be lying if I didn't rewatch it multiple times because her delivery on those lines and everything was phenomenal. I loved it. I loved everything. And
bro, so they're watching that same segment at work on his 15-minute break. You know what I want to watch?
Because she was just you look like someone I met last week named Harley. That does not compute. It's like, bro, stop. And that's what I'm saying. We could have more Harley Cameron on my screen, but I've got Chris Jericho messing up a dragon screw. Like, I don't want to see this anymore.
Bro, you would have thought Dax took out his whole knee out of place, bro. You would have thought his knee would.
He might have. You seen that? He's built like a turkey leg. Like,
oh my god.
He might have taken his knee out. He wouldn't. It was terrible. He would admit it. He would go do 6 more matches on a broken knee, But he probably did.
No, like TK, please don't. I'm just gonna end on this. Please don't have this man main event no more, bro. There's no reason we need to see it anymore.
We're all waiting for that
That's
retirement angle. I can't
bro.
wait.
I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I'm grateful for it, but he starts in his own legacy by for whatever ego is making him think that he still needs to continue because he doesn't.
I love the old Chris Jericho. I saw a Chris Jericho like clip from when he returned
Mm-hmm.
a few years ago with the short hair and everything. And
Yeah.
like, damn, it was really cool to like Chris Jericho before. What happened? You just
Bro just let
away.
himself go, and now he just turned into a piece of shit. But now,
I mean, I'm sorry. One more thing. CM Punk said it. When are you coming back? Is a way better question than when the fuck are you going away? And I think Chris Jericho's learning that lesson because everybody's just asking for it to go away. So
yeah. But I'm speaking of coming back. We gonna talk about, and I'm now a new fan of the Bout Machine, the AKA greatest wrestler alive,
the god of pro wrestling, the best world champion on the planet.
I was gonna stop at it.
Oh my god, bro! I was that was the only part that like washed away any problems over the week. I just remember Kenny Omega came back this week.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just set it up. So, and I'm gonna let you go because this is your guy. So the Bout Machine came. He came back on Dynamite, and he wasn't wrestling. He came in and gave like a little promo. You know, yeah, he was like giving like a little speech, saying like thank you for, supporting me, kind of like, I'm back, I'm here to wrestle, kind of like that's what I was getting. Am I wrong? Like it was nothing crazy. It was nothing too deep that we had to like dissect or anything. But during his speech, he had a couple of guests appear from the Downcast family. And she kind of shocked. But I'm gonna let you take it away, RJ. How did you feel about your man being attacked by Don Kyle's family, and where you think it leads us?
Yeah, there's a lot of history there with the Don Callis family. That was his last feud before he went away because not thankfully, he was with Chris Jericho, and thankfully it seems like they're going to keep them away from this story because that was my biggest fear, and they were going to rekindle the Golden Jets, and I'd have to watch my coat be washed again, and I can't do that again. I mean, Don Callis got punched in the face. I think that was kind of funny, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Don Callis came out. He was just like, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to punch you in the face. And I love that they still had that anger at each other. Lance Archer, Brian Cage, and Kyle Fletcher eventually come out to push Kenny back. We get the Will Ospreay interaction where he comes to save Kenny Omega. There's like 8 different matches in there I'm trying to see. We've got Kenny and Will. I'm trying to see them go up against each other again. I'd like the AEW World Title to be around for that one. I'm just saying. I'd like to see Kenny and Fletcher go at it again. I'm getting to see.
Oh yeah.
Not again. I'm sorry. In general, I don't know if they've actually wrestled. That might actually be a first time match, unless they did it like in another promotion. Of course, I don't know. But we get to see Brian Cage, Kenny this week. I'm happy with that because that's gonna. I mean, Brian Cage is so underrated. Because I saw a few tweets today about
you gotta say this. Who's better than Cage? He's so cold for that, bro.
Bro,
I just had to get that out.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can't wait. That's that potential match of the night there because it's it's a Dynamite. It is a themed Dynamite, but still a Dynamite nevertheless. But yeah, that's gonna be great.
Sidebar. I definitely like the Dynamite. The themes that they're having for Dynamite. I actually like that. It makes you feel like a little pay-per-view on free TV. And this is where I will give Tony his flowers because he be snapping when he has pay-per-view like matches on free TV.
Yeah. I think that's why they started doing them a little more because I know they like the Fight for the Fall, the classic one they always did, but they've seemed to have added a few. I think they've made trademarks for a few more. I think because like a lot of people go, oh, well, this was a pay-per-view match on TV, and they're like, well, then let's make it a small little like pay-per-view type thing where they can not really get away with it because at the end of the day, nobody's really gonna like they can complain all they want, but it's like oh no, I saw a really good match for free. Like shut up, I don't care. But
right,
yeah, no, but That Will Ospreay Kenny Omega tag team, dude, that 2-man power trip part 2 versus Kyle Fletcher and who else is in that family? I guess you do Brian, or I guess you do Lance Archer maybe. I don't know. That would, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to see what that's about. But again,
Lance Archer. Oh yeah.
That AEW World
I want
title
to see him.
should be in this picture. It should be in the Hangman. Well, yeah, okay, maybe not Hangman's current feud, but like Hangman in general. The Swerve feud, so many world title like level feuds. And I'm just like, man, I hope they put on a 5-star match because they're really wrestling for nothing. Really, what it looks like. I don't know what I want first. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I want Kenny Omega to go through each member of the Don Callis family alone, or you do the tag team with Will first. Do they even do the tag team with Will? That's what I love about this Kenny Omega shit, man. Because you're just gonna.
I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know if I want to see that though. I don't know if I want to see Will in another tag team again.
Yeah.
Like he was just in the tag team with Kyle Fletcher technically, and it ended bad. Like why he want to get another tag team with Kenny because he's back. Kenny just have to deal with it on his own, and Will still has to fight. He still has to fight himself.
I think the problem is, I think Will's still fighting with the Don Callis family and Kyle Fletcher, so that's why. Because it would just be Kenny and his beef with Don Callis, and then Will and his beef. But I mean, I do agree with you though. Putting him in another tag team would be kind of like, yeah, great, whatever, I guess. I mean, just the tension in that between Will and Kenny.
Yeah, I'll love to see it though. No, I'll definitely love to see it. Maybe instead of the tag team, I'd rather see them go against each other 1-on-1 because that'll be more entertaining right now. Because if they're not gonna go for the tag titles, and you're just gonna team up because you want to take out the Down Callis family. I ain't trying to see all that. I'm trying to see people's face get beaten.
It's fucking Will, Kenny, Fletcher, Takeshita. Easy. That's a banger tag team match. That's 4 5-star level talents, bro. That's perfect.
All right, then we can have Takeshita put his strap on the line a couple times.
I think they'll do that solo. I think he'll do that like him, Kenny, for that because I think. Oh.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like just do it, but I want to see him put his belt up against them and the process as well.
Will and Kenny try to get that international title off of Takeshita, keep getting each other's way.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Like that's just Kenny, Will, Takeshita 3-way. Hella,
I'm all for. Listen, I'm all for it.
And same everything I said and everything you said. I'm just like, yeah, just do all of that. Do it all at once. I don't care. Goat's back. Like we're here.
Now I'm gonna say this before we go. We gotta talk about and compare one segment between the dub and the Fed really quick.
Gross.
Because I just found it. I know, but I find it really odd though. It was kind of the same thing.
This guy's trying to use tribalism for views. Get him. Get him.
not even just real. So you know what's crazy? Powerhouse damn near chokeslammed Yuta through the table.
Right.
And Mox watched. Think it's weird. Because why are you watching your guy about to get put through hell and he didn't do nothing? You sat there with a stupid look on your face like,
yeah,
he was stunned.
Respectfully, he looked like a bitch. That shit pissed me off because he's supposed to be a scary guy, and that made me mad.
Yeah. Now, you know what else is funny too? On Friday Night SmackDown, Paul Heyman and Jimmy Uso were getting their ass kicked by the New Bloodline. New Bloodline, specifically Jacob and Tama Tonga. Where was the beloved OTC Tribal Chief? Nowhere to be fucking found.
How dare you? You want him to work 2 days in 1 week? That's selfish, dog. That's selfish. How about you? Roman Reigns has the rest of January off. He will not be back to the Royal Rumble.
I'm just saying, everyone's cheering for Roman Reigns to get to be the tribal chief again. He's a terrible tribal chief. Yeah. He has yet to apologize to Jey Uso about anything. But everyone says that I'm wrong.
No, they're
But
wrong.
he has yet to apologize to Jey Uso. He has yet to apologize to Sami Zayn. Jimmy is just blindly following Roman
for no reason. I hate that. He
For
hasn't
no
apologized
reason
to
at
Jimmy,
all.
Jay, Sammy, Paul, which to be fair, I guess like he doesn't really owe one to Paul or Jimmy because they were kind of at his side regardless. But still, there's no apologies for nothing. He said yeet, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was the apology."
Yeah, he bro just say yeah, and like everything was all yippee ki yay, and let's be friends again. Like, bro, he's a terrible leader. I say this to say Mox is a terrible leader.
Yeah.
All he does is like, he bosses everyone around. He barely fights. He sends Pac, Yuta, and Claudio, who really should be the leader of the team for real, but send them to do his dirty work, and then he comes and picks up the scraps. Last night, everyone's outside scrapping, and then Mox comes in and cleans it up like he did something, and then Yuta sacrifices himself just for you to sit there and watch him. Bro, when I wake up from my coma, I am whooping your ass. I just had to get that out there. And you can clip this, and I'm telling you, I'm going to argue with anyone. Mox is a terrible leader. Terrible leader.
Yeah, he's looked like a bitch recently, and it's made me mad because that, like, made Powerhouse look cool when he hit him with that chair that got scared.
Absolutely.
But you're gonna beat him. Why do you shouldn't look? Because when he's in the ring, he looks demented. He looks like he's not in control of his own body, and that's why he like takes hits so well. He's like, oh, I don't care. I'm just gonna beat you. But he looks like a bitch in segments, and it's making me mad. Like Powerhouse said it, and honestly, Nigel McGuinness when I commentary was like, but John Moxley's nobody's bitch, and I'm like, I kind of wish he'd stop acting like one then. Because that's new. That wasn't him pre-World's End. It's ever since World's End has been over. He's kind of like being a little bitch. And I'm like,
I don't understand what the issue is, though. But he cannot be this fearless leader if you're watching your folks get put through tables and you're not doing nothing to help them.
Yeah, that should be
nothing. That is just so ass. But you want me to sit here and praise you as this fearless leader and you're scared of Powerhouse.
Which, to be fair, I would also be scared of Powerhouse. That motherfucking
No, I would never. Listen, I don't care how big you are. If you're going to put my man through a team, you're going to see me. You got to kill me, too. You got to kill me. Because I'm going to take one for the team.
I mean, was he talking shit, though? Like, I don't know the whole situation, though. So, like, I don't feel like it. I can't get involved comfortably because I didn't see the...
Wow, you're terrible. You're terrible.
Mean, I'm just... But you know what's not terrible?
What's not terrible? Oh,
a little bit of glitch energy in your life. Because honestly, if you're going to be watching all this wrestling, I mean, there's wrestling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, TNA guy, Friday,
Thursday,
SmackDown guy, Saturday. There's so much damn wrestling. You really, truly you gotta re-up on your glitch energy. It'll get you through the day.
Got to.
Using code SHOOT, the number 2 win, will get you 10% off of having a phenomenal week full of energy.
Yes, sir.
So why would you not take the opportunity to get yourself some glitch energy, man?
Talk to me.
And listen, like that's basically it for Dynamite and Collision. Very interesting things going on, so many things, but at the end of the day, we just gotta start seeing some pivots, or we gotta start seeing real development in these stories because they're just giving off a horrid smell in the community that it will not improve if the product itself does not improve.
Yep, so, I agree.
And that's it for me. That's all I got to say about AEW this week. Meechy Black, talk to him real quick. Tell him how you felt.
I think we are going to be watching for the next couple of weeks. We got to see some interesting things happen. We got to get some interesting things happen. We got to see some pivots. Pivot's going to be the word of the day because we've been saying it all pile long. We got to pivot, though. We need to get a different story going, or we need to get the Death Riders, get them to cook something, though.
They got to cook
because
cook and get out the kitchen.
Yeah, they got it. They got to come with something, and I feel like they got to the next pay-per-view, or that shit's gonna be really over with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like that's all they got.
And with
To the
that
next
being
pay-per-view.
said, we'll see ya when we freaking see ya.
Yo, you and these glasses kill me every time.